Well, this is session 3 of Curse of Strahd. Last session, we got a nice encounter with a Grix due to Serene. No, not Serene. Sparrow stepping on it and kind of alerting it to our presence. We did, in fact, have a long rest. Got these skeletons of the poor deceased children and had a very kind and nice burial ritual for them. Our friend Serene actually had gone away for a cat nap at some point and is now just catching back up with the party. And we're gonna continue on in our exploration of this Underdark basement area here. So I'll let you guys go ahead and get into it.
Real quick, we still have inspiration, right?
Everyone except Serene, correct.
Okay. So I'm trying to remember which way to go, or we just finished with the...
So we did the funeral last session.
Funeral,
and then we did do this area here on the map. This is done. If you recall, over here you went plummeting into the earth and were impaled. So that was a good time, I'm sure, as well to remember.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. It felt good. I appreciate that long rest. I feel better. Okay. So we're back down here after doing the funeral rites. So let's see which way, because we came from this way.
I want to say down and to the right.
Oh, hey, Serene, where have you been?
Napping. I was very tired.
Nice. Well, here's what happened.
Insert backstory here.
Yes. Although it's me saying it, so it's slightly wrong. But mostly correct.
Okay. I don't want to go down that hallway.
Do you include the information about the letter in your recap, Darmyl? And finding out about the love child?
I'd say yes.
Can I just want to I was a calligrapher in my previous life, and I'd just like to look at it and ascertain if it was actually the letter from Gustav or the mistress or someone else. Like make a perception check on it.
Let's call it a history.
History?
Mm-hmm.
10.
Nope. No
Okay.
idea. It's text on page.
Cool. Thanks.
Yeah. Shepard and Sparrow, as you're going on into the hallway there, I would like you to both roll a perception, please.
I got a 5. I am in my own little world.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I'm apparently just following in her footsteps with the same thing. A 5. I feel like we were already this way because we saw this room. It's okay.
Yeah, we did not go into the room because you were terrified of it, I may vaguely recall.
Correct. So are we hearing chanting right now?
It is actually oddly silent right now. However, Sparrow, I'm going to stop you right there. Don't continue on. You are currently finding yourself in a new area. So, like, there was a door, like, right here, that's leaning up against this wall. It's broken. It seems to have been completely knocked off of its hinges. But it did actually have a nameplate on the door, if you care to investigate that. Otherwise, the room itself is just, it's very high decor. So obviously the rest of the basement has been really kind of dusty and kind of earthen, whereas this room itself is finished. It has stone flooring that's been like laid out. There's a really nice well-appointed table that has a chandelier hanging over it. And then both of the chairs on either side are high-backed chairs, flanking either end of the table. There's 2 clay flagons on it with a kind of a filmy residue within them.
Is the nameplate on the door shiny at all?
I would not say it is.
Okay, then it likely did not catch my attention. At least not yet.
So this door is leaning up against this wall here that I'm standing up by?
Correct. So like if you can imagine the door being picked up and then put sideways, horizontal on the ground, and kind of leaned against the wall, but like very damaged.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I believe I would likely notice that. Could you tell me what the nameplate says?
Yeah, so the nameplate.
What would I see?
So the nameplate says Leader's Den.
Leader's Den.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else on the walls in here?
The walls are actually pretty barren. Kind of over by Serene, there's kind of this reddish muck on the wall, just like a stain of some sort.
Can I do a medicine check?
Yeah, totally.
Can I do a medicine check to see blood?
If you want to see if it's blood on the wall?
Yeah.
Sure, you can totally do a medicine check with that.
13.
Yeah, that is definitely blood on the wall. It's dried, caked on, and quite a lot. Probably 3 or 4 humanoids amount.
Does it look like it's in a symbol?
What was that, Darmyl?
Go. We can finish the bloodline. Haha.
Does it look like it's a symbol, or like that it was drawn in a certain pattern, or is it just a smudge?
It's kind of just like it's just kind of like across the wall, like a body impacted and slid sideways across the wall.
4 bodies. Because you said it was blood of like.
Blood of like
people.
It would take like 4 people to get this amount of blood to be this smeared across that much wall.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I am done with my questions.
Not a worry.
If Darmyl had to guess, would he guess that the door was like kicked open or like, removed by a maintenance worker type?
It's damaged, so it's probably a violent.
Was it? I think what I'm trying to figure out is, was it like set there, or does it look like someone literally just kicked in the door and wreaked havoc to him?
It looks like somebody kicked the door, damaged it, and somebody else just kind of set it there so it was out of the way.
Gotcha.
It looks intentionally placed, if that's your question.
Yeah, I think in a stupidly roundabout way.
Okay.
I blame Friday.
All right.
And there's nothing underneath the table or chairs or anything?
No.
Okay. Is this actually a door here, or?
Yeah, it's a door.
Everything makes me very nervous in this house. As a person.
What's that?
Not as a player, but okay. My brain. Okay. Do I perceive anything? Just looking at the door?
No, it's a door.
It's
No,
just a door.
It's a door. If you want to perceive with a roll, you can perceive with a roll.
I could perceive with a roll.
While you're rolling,
suppose.
in the last session, there was a room that had tables and chairs missing from it. Are the tables and chairs here those table and chairs, or no?
The other room, no. Nope, these
Okay.
are new ones.
Okay.
I had 11, so I don't perceive much of anything other than that it's a door.
Nope, it's a very similar door to like the others throughout this area that you've seen.
Okay.
Before.
I just want to open the door then.
All right.
And I'm gonna head on over.
Hang on. Right before you do that,
Back here?
right before you
Okay.
do the door, I would like you to roll your initiative.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Because the door is now a mimic and your hand is in its mouth.
Oh, that's great. I have 17. But everybody has to roll initiative?
Yep, everybody. You're now in combat.
I have
Yep.
11.
12 for Ember.
Darmyl?
10.
Alright.
22 for Serene.
Yep, so when you roll online, it actually auto-generates into my encounter builder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Since you are taken unawares, Shepherd, there is a surprise attack against you, and you are adhesed to the beautiful, lovely door mimic. I always forget about how slow this is. Does a 13 hit?
No.
Okay, so even though you're attached to it and your hand is in its mouth, it is unable to bite you for some reason. Super fun. Serene, you're actually up first.
I'll use my quarterstaff on it.
Alrighty.
Does a 17 hit?
Most assuredly it do.
Great. Bludgeoning for 8 points.
Beautiful. It did not like that. It will remember that.
Weird. Surprised.
Alright, anything else you want to do?
Can I bonus attack unarmed strike?
I believe that's a character ability, right? Let's see.
Yes.
Flurry of blows. After you take your action, you can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
I'm gonna try that because I haven't done it before.
Okay.
So I get 2?
Yep, you do 2 unarmed strikes and you spend 1 key point to do that.
The first one is a 24 to hit.
Okay. Was that
The second one is an
Oh, it was an
18 to hit.
Okay. Yep, that'll both hit. So roll your damages.
7 plus 5.
Jeepers. So 12. So you did a total of 20 damage. What a great way to open this combat. Beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm excited that I got to use that.
Shepherd, you are next. Do keep in mind you only have 1 hand currently, but if you would like to try to escape the grapple, you totally
No,
can.
I'm just gonna use command.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell it to drop. And it has to have a wisdom saving. It has to have wisdom. What does it say? Wisdom 13. Because I can read.
Alright, let me see. Command has no effect on this creature.
command has no effect on this creature?
Nope.
If it's undead or if it doesn't speak my language.
Correct.
Okay. So does that mean that ends my turn?
You can still try to break the adhesion by doing
Okay.
an escape check on your. If you do a strength check to break away from being grappled.
Oh, wait. That's a saving one, isn't it?
Yep. Oh, well, that's fine too. It's
a nat 20,
yeah,
right?
That's fine. We'll just take that roll.
That'll do.
Yeah, I mean,
It'll
because
do,
like the
donkey.
saving throw is going to add your modifier just like your normal raw would, so it's the same numbers for the most part unless you have proficiency. So like wisdom and charisma would be different, but strength is 0 either way.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you are no longer grappled.
Thank God.
Yeah, so it doesn't have advantage against you anymore as a result of that. All right, next up is Ember Whisper.
Someone tried to shoot around me, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the nice part is that I am standing very close, and I do believe I've got range. So, from Ember, you hear the Shillelagh cantrip being muttered under her breath as she takes a good grip on her wooden quarterstaff and prepares to take a magical swing at our door mimic. And that is...
So let's see.
saving.
With your quarterstaff is only 5 feet of range, and you're 10 feet away.
Oh, am I?
Mm-hmm. So every square is 5 feet. Technically, to be within 5 feet of this door mimic, you would have to be in one of those other 2 spaces that are adjacent to it. So your 5-foot reach isn't going to work on this turn.
Gotcha. Okay. And I'm assuming I cannot climb on top of my...
So the way that works is you can travel through the space someone else is when you can't land in it.
All right, perfect. Well, in that case, thank you. I will instead... let's go ahead and attempt an ice knife, which I have not done before.
Beautiful.
Great. So, I am using a tiny bit of water, and I am attempting to shoot an ice knife, which is pretty self-explanatory. So let me just get a roll in here. Okay, I'm apparently gonna have to roll that one manually. It's okay. Great. All right, so I need, let's see, it looks like on a hit, target takes range spell attack. Got it, perfect. That would be a nat 20 to hit.
Oh, so roll your damage twice.
Excellent. Let me find a d10. It's just real slow in here. Sorry, guys.
All good.
And that is a 6. Piercing.
Total?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Thank you. Did you want to stay where you're at then, or anything else on this turn?
I will back up and get out of the way.
Sparrow, you are up next.
All right. Well, can I climb on this table?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I can see a little bit better. So I'm going to climb on top of the table, and I'm going to spin my hand axe in my hand and try to throw it at this mimic.
Alrighty.
So I can get around Shepherd.
Yep, roll to hit.
Shepherd's a big boy.
Will a
Girl.
14 hit?
It sure will. You can roll your damage.
5.
Oh, beautiful. That seems to have enraged your enemy, who's now like chomping in reaction. Very angry. Very, very angry. Let's see. Was there anything else you can do on your turn?
I can throw my other axe. Or attempt to throw my other hand axe. I've got 2 of them. Actually, I need to equip my other hand axe in that preparation. I'm assuming that equipping it will use up the rest of my turn.
That is correct.
All right, so we have. If I can remember how to do this. There we go.
Alrighty, Darmyl, you're up next.
All right. So am I correct in thinking I cannot get close enough for a melee attack on the mimic?
That is true.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Bless on. Let's do. Obviously, Shep, Serene, and probably Sparrow.
Alrighty.
I will mark a spell slot, and those 3 get a D4 on either an attack roll or a saving throw. It's concentration up to a minute.
Alrighty. And that will bring us back to the bottom of the round, where it is the Mimic's turn. Shepherd, you're still in front of it. It's gonna go for you again.
Woohoo!
Alright, we've got a 19 to hit.
That hits.
And it looks like 5 damage. Roll a strength save, please.
A strength save. Wow. Thanks for tipping over into an 8.
You get a plus. You get a D4 as well.
Yep, you can add a
Wait.
1d4 to that if you'd like.
Oh, 1d4.
Yep.
Why, oh why can't I find my dice? 'Cause I'm brain dead.
It's
There.
the bottom left-hand
No,
corner.
yeah, I got it. I just found it when I was sitting there going, ah! I don't know why this is being so slow. A 1.
So 9 total. That is not enough to save, so you are now grappled by the Mimic and attached to it again. In response to that, it is going to try to bite you with an 8. So again, you are grappled and stuck to it, but it can't for some reason attack you. You're a big target, but you're just probably too big. Serene, you're up next.
I am going to attack it with my quarterstaff again.
All right.
That's a 21.
Beautiful. Roll your damage.
And 8. 8 damage. And this time, I will step back 5 feet so other people can have fun too.
All right. Shepherd, yeah.
Wait, Zach, sorry. She can't step back.
Oh, opportunity attack. It could take an opportunity attack against her, but currently, since it adheres to you, it's not focused on her.
Oh my god, that's so not fair.
Yeah.
Don't taste so good.
I'm jelly. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so since it's the start of your turn, you can attempt to break that check again. Do your strength save.
I'm just so confused.
Sorry, I'm choking. Hold on.
On her phone, so she wouldn't be.
Okay, let me move.
All right, still adhesed.
Yep.
You gonna add
Okay.
D4?
Okay, well, that means you just have one hand free to attack on this turn.
Yeah. And it's only that, so.
And the
Okay.
bless, I think the bless, is the bless work long term or is it for only one check?
Up to a minute.
So that's
Whenever
what,
it
Whenever. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, I
Cool.
think it's up to a minute, which is some number of rounds.
Yeah,
Isn't
it
that
is
like
some
10 or
amount.
20 rounds?
It would be 10 rounds. Every round is 6 seconds.
That's what it is.
Yep.
Hang on. So sorry, something went round the wrong way. Okay. Well, since I have one hand, which hand did he grapple? My shield or my mace?
Let's call that a d6. Evens
Yeah.
your shield, odds your mace.
Okay. Odds.
It's
Thanks.
your mace, so your shield is free.
Awesome. So let's see what else we've got. Okay. Well then, I'm I'm just gonna do my word of radiance then.
All right.
Sorry, 13 con save.
Yep. Well, that would be a 11. So not.
Okay. Well, that was 6 damage.
Alrighty.
Excuse me.
Beautiful. You're still adhesed. Ember, you're up next.
You are muted.
Thank you. That was a dramatic pause. Lovely. So moving up to peer around the corner of my dramatic friend, confirm within melee range. Is that correct?
Correct.
Great. So let's go ahead and attempt a shillelagh attack with quarterstaff here.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Perfect. Alrighty, so we are rolling an 11 to hit.
That will not hit.
And I will very dramatically wave this quarterstaff in the air and trip and back up.
You cannot back up again, however, you did move already.
Perfect, thank you.
Yeah. Sparrow, you're up next.
Alright, we are going to repeat our action from the last time and throw our other hand axe at this mimic.
Alright, roll to hit.
At a 13.
That will
and
hit.
doesn't it will hit?
That will hit.
Alright. We did 2 damage.
That's so much.
Every little bit counts.
It surely it does. I believe that is all you have throwables for at this time.
It is. But I am also next to a chair.
That's true. You are next to a chair.
We are not going to throw the chair just yet.
No, we can't throw it just yet either. Darmyl, you get to be up next.
Would it be my full action to swap from my shield and warhammer to my crossbow?
Yes, it would. Especially since you're unequipping your shield, and that does take an action to do that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. How's the mimic looking?
Roll a medicine check or a nature check. Either one. I really don't care. They're both the same to me for this.
We'll go with the +0, not the -1. That's a 7, so.
It looks like a mimic still.
Yeah. Awesome.
Beautiful.
All right, I think let's see. You're probably gonna stay grappled. 3 fighters. Yeah, I'm gonna.
You also can hold your action if you choose to do nothing.
Yeah, why don't I do that? I'm just so much weaker pew-pewing a little crossbow. Then you guys are gonna have to wait 10 minutes for me to put my shield back on.
Yeah, super fun stuff, right?
Yeah, so yeah, I'll hold.
Alright, that brings us back to the bottom of the round of the mimic. You're already attached. We're gonna try to bite you. Does a 13 hit? Shepherd?
So sorry, I've been choking. Okay, a 13 does not hit me.
Okay. And it makes a second bite attack at you with a dirty 20 to hit.
Okay.
It does 4 piercing damage. And then it also does 2 acid damage, so 6 damage total.
Okay.
Do you have any resistance to acid?
Nope, it's poison.
Okie dokie. Serene, we're back to you.
Yeah, I can't do anything either from a distance, so I will also hold action in case a space is held up or something else comes around the corner. Yay!
Alrighty. We're back to Shepherd.
Actually, can I hand would Sparrow find my quarterstaff useful to throw?
Since you're not moving or taking action, you can communicate that question to them.
Would you like my quarterstaff?
I will throw anything given to my hands.
I will hand it to her.
Alright. Beautiful.
That is my action.
Marvelous. Alright, so then we will continue on to Shepherd, if there is air in the lungs.
Did you sorry, can you just clarify, because I was coughing so much, what were the total damage between the first bit of hits and the second bit of hits I had?
It was 6
I
total.
just had, but what was before that? Was 9 before?
No, so it should have been, I was rolling the hitting, so it should have been a...
No, I know it, yeah, it didn't...
I'm sorry, I don't remember if that was too long.
Yeah, it didn't record it, I apologize.
No worries, we'll just gloss past it, I don't remember.
Oh my god, okay, I am so sorry. Okay, so try to ungrapple again? Or do
Yeah, every turn you can try.
And that's a strength and a...
Just a strength, yeah.
They keep getting worse and worse. Apparently, it's weakening me. So we'll do my Word of Radiance again. 13 Constitution save.
That would be a 12, so roll your damage. Or is it just a set damage?
It's
Can I ask
rolling.
you a quick question?
Totally.
Are we able to help Shepherd? Are we able to assist and give a help action to let them roll again?
Technically, no. So, like, if we were outside of combat, you could assist. But in combat, just the way that the build is, like, you could use your move action to move behind, and then your action to, like, forcibly try pulling them away. But you're gonna have to be strong enough to physically move them. You won't be able to communicate what you're trying to do because you're limited to what you can say or do, right? Because it's combat.
Okay.
So.
Thanks.
Yep.
Okay, that damage was a 4.
Okay. It is not looking good because 3 of its teeth just fell out. Ember, you're up next.
Excellent. Ember, with apparently like a lot of sweat on her brow, is going to try one more time at this shillelagh enhanced.
All right.
Bludgeoning before running away. So let's go ahead and see. 13 to hit.
That will hit. Roll your damage.
Okay. 9. Magically enhanced bludgeoning.
It is dead. You are out of combat. Shepherd, you now have this dead mimic just attached to you.
And I just like, alright, I wanna. So sorry. I wanna lift it up and look at it. Because generally, you know, mimics look like things, and I'm just kind of curious about it.
Yeah.
So is there anything of interest? Can I do a medicine check on it?
Sure.
While you are medicine checking, I'm gonna hop down and yank my hand axes out of it.
Perfect.
Oh, I'm holding it up, so you don't have to bend down. You can just come next to me. And here, I'll turn around, and you can. So I'm turning around for you to grab them out. I got a 23.
Yes, you are quite tall.
Yeah, like, I mean, like, it is very dead. There's no worry of recourse having to combat again, that is a certainty. It's, like, I guess feature-wise, typically you would know mimics take on the appearance of just things that would cause their prey to be susceptible, so typically treasure chests in a dungeon. This one was a door for some reason, so it does have kind of a brassy, kind of like hinge appearance to some of its appendages, and it is otherwise kind of a slurry consistency that appears to look like.
Okay. Well, it doesn't seem to have anything of interest to me, so I'm just going to kind of wipe it on the wall and walk past it.
Ah, okay. Sounds perfect. As you walk past it, you hear a chanting from the room in front of you. One must die, one must die. Feed the price, one must die.
Whose quarterstaff do I have? Serene's? Or
Yes.
Ember's?
Yes.
I'm gonna hand it back with a grin.
Thanks.
Are you wanting to go that way then, Shepherd?
Yeah, we haven't come in here to do whatever we were supposed to do, have we? Because we hid out.
No, you haven't gone this way, and you have not gone this way.
I'm gonna go in the opposite way of the chanting.
Yeah. While Darmyl still can.
Were you still going to go the way you're going, Shepherd? Despite your group going the other direction?
I guess I'll follow them.
We are all afraid of the chanting. Do we hear anything in this direction?
No, it is actually quite quiet here. There doesn't appear to be any sound. It's just generally a really nice, quiet, beautiful, happy room. The decor in here is like this really nice, large 4-poster bed with like really nice, like good condition still. Draping. The bed itself is just a super poofy, comfortable, luxurious, like quadruple thick down stuffed bedding with like this really gorgeous duvet. There's a long treasure chest kind of running the length of the bed, kind of a footlocker, if you would. And then there is like the wardrobe against the wall near where Shepard is. But everything in this room is expensive and plush.
Is there
What
anything?
is this in the corner, right between me and Darmyl?
That is just like a crate of some sort that just has kind of a like open closed lid on the top.
Darmyl, remembering that we just saw a mimic, tries to kick open the chest.
Okay, yeah. So it's just the chest by the bed.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, it's a chest. It did not leap up and attack you. As far as kicking it open, it does not just open.
Oh, Darmyl was thinking he'd be like all Fonzie cool with it. Looks slightly embarrassed as he just opens the chest the normal way this time.
It is not sealed, so you're able to open it.
What is in the chest?
Let's have you do. Look at your passive, actually.
12 passive.
Okay, cool. So inside this treasure chest, you find a folded cloak, a small wooden coffer, a chain shirt, a mess kit, a flask of alchemist's fire, a bullseye lantern, a set of thieves' tool, and a spellbook with yellow leather cover containing wizard spells.
Containing what?
Let me type it out for you guys.
Okay.
Because there's a lot. Alrighty, we've got...
Hey Zach, while you're doing that, I was gonna do cure wounds on myself.
Please do.
Oh, actually, I'll wait till I get a little lower. Never mind.
There you go. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. If you decide to take anything out of the chest.
Before I take anything, or before hopefully anyone takes anything out of the chest, can I do a perception check to see if there's any like secret compartments or anything? As this is someone's like, we're pretty deep in here. Could be secret stuff.
Yeah, totally. Eyes or hands?
Eyes.
Perception, please.
+2. First roll on Dice Cam 1.0.
Can I assist?
That's a 6 total. It's a chest.
Yeah, it's a chest. Doesn't seem to have anything secret to it.
Did you say that was your perception or investigate?
That was perception.
Okay. Can I also do a perception?
Certainly.
That's a 22.
Beautiful. What's your modifier?
+3.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't a nat 20.
It was not.
You
So
were
close.
Super, super close. So this actually does not contain any hidden compartments. However, I will let you have the information that having gone through the entirety of the house already, The make, as well as like kind of the age of this footlocker, is different than the furniture of the house above.
I'd like to observe that there is no windmill on it as far as we can see. Is there anything else in the room that has a windmill?
With that perception, no, there is not.
How about spiders?
No to that as well.
Okay. Just checking for the law connection.
Yeah, natural creature would be great, but we don't have those in this place.
At this point, I think Darmyl risks it and takes the stuff out of the chest and puts it on the bed and says, let's eat. In terms of like loot, not food, but...
Beautiful. As soon as you touch and remove the items from the chest, two of the walls are broken into and crumble as these two large creatures jump out of the wall and start snarling at you with large tongues coming out of their mouths. And now we're in combat again.
Knew it was too good to be true.
Remind me, do you need us to roll initiative every time, or are you keeping the same initiative for...
It's new initiative every battle.
Great, thanks.
Yep.
Right, I'll do that in here.
And you did heal yourself, Shepard, correct? The Shepherd.
Shepherd, her is currently muted.
Muted, I see.
Sorry, I've been choking to death. No, I didn't heal myself because I was going to use it as...
Do you need us to take a break so you can figure out...
I just... Something stuck in my throat. It's fine. So, yeah, I'll just use my healing as I need to in the course of this, because I have to use a slot spell anyway.
Okay. Ember, what was yours?
17.
Thank you. All right. Well, it's mildly surprising, but this surprising creature that leapt out is going to attack first, and it's attacking Darmyl.
Bring it on, come on.
So it is going to use its long, very pointed claws to attack you. It's going to make a sweeping movement. Does a 18 hit?
It does not. 19 AC.
Beautiful. Well, that's it for his turn. Ember, you're up.
Excellent. I have a question. Is it possible for me to create a 15-foot cube in this room that would not entangle my party mates?
I doubt it. No, because you can't cast beyond the confines of a space, so you can't cast past a wall.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay,
no.
yeah, then those would be terrible ideas.
Yes, in this 15 by 15 foot room.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Great. Okay, well then I'm just going to climb onto the bed and go for a shillelagh quarterstaff attack over here.
All right.
On this gentleman in the corner. 21 to hit.
Sure does. Roll your damage.
8 magical damage.
Beautiful. I appreciate this. I'm also going to have you roll an Arcana check, please.
Ooh, that looks like fun. Ooh, that's a 2.
All right. Thank you much. Shepard, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to... Ooh, there's a lot of people in between me and them. I'm not going to be able to use so many of these. I can't use command on this one either, can I?
One second, you got a check?
Do you want to roll an Arcana check, Shepard?
Yeah, sure. I got 6.
Yeah, no, you have no idea if command would work on this or not.
Okay, well, that's scary. That's scary. Okay. Oh, I can do this on specific creatures. So I'm going to do Sacred Flame, and I'm going to do it on the one in the corner on the bottom left.
All right.
And it's a dex save of 13.
I rolled a nat 1. So roll your damage twice.
Oh, I like that. Wow. That was pretty impressive. I got a 1, and I got a 7.
So 8 total. Beautiful. It is now the turn of the one in the corner here.
Goody.
Wow, so I need Sparrow and I need Ember to make a con saving throw.
5.
21.
Alrighty. So, Ember, you saved. Sparrow, you did not. Sparrow, you were poisoned because of the stench of this monster in front of you.
Lovely.
Yeah, so you have a disadvantage right now on ability checks.
Okay.
It sees you kind of rolling and gagging in response to its presence, so it's going to take offense and attack you. It's going to try to bite you with its super, super fun little human teethies. Well, it missed. Very epically.
Yay.
And it's going to turn with a large, angry, rasp as it swipes in Ember's direction with its claws. Does a actually, I don't even have to ask. It's a 22 to hit.
That'll do it.
Yeah. So you're looking at 6 slashing damage.
Gotcha.
And then I need a con save.
– 16.
And you saved. Darmyl, you're up.
Alrighty. It's the moment I've been waiting for, which is to swing the Warhammer at this dude's face. +5. It's a 12 only.
That will not hit.
I whiff uncontrollably.
You do have inspiration. I don't remember what that does. What does inspiration do?
In a moment.
Okay.
Just gonna whiff, and then can I jump on this chest?
Yeah.
With my movement?
Yeah, totally.
Right window focus. Cool. There we go.
That'll bring us to Serene.
Since he's jumped on the chest, I'm assuming I can't get anything from the chest.
Correct.
And we did not take anything out of the chest because they came out of the
He
walls.
put stuff on the bed.
I'm standing on things.
Yeah, they're kind of like, you know how when you stand on a bed and things roll down to your ankles? It's all kind of rolled around Ember's ankles right now.
Do I know what Alchemist Fire does?
Roll an Arcana check, please.
It's a nat 1.
No, you do not.
Which gives me a 0. It's a 0.
You have never even heard of it before.
I really don't want to step up so that our Warforged can get there. So let me see what else is on in this list. Hang on. I think I'm either gonna hold action or equip my crossbow that I picked up, I think, at one point in time. So nothing helpful right now, and I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay.
I'm just finding out if I actually do have a crossbow or if I'm making that up.
Let me pull up your sheet. Inventory. I don't see one.
Right, because that was the wolves, and if we put them down, they didn't attack us.
Yep.
Or something. So I have darts that I can throw, but that's about it. Do I know what these things are?
That would be an Arcana check.
Also a nat 1.
Beautiful.
So
nope, you have no idea. They're scary. They have long tongues.
0.
They look very dead. Kind of corpsey. But you don't know what they are.
I will just hold action in case it steps closer to me.
Okie dokie. Sparrow, you're up.
Alright. 2 questions. So this poison, does it affect my hit at all?
What?
You said it affects my abilities.
Yeah, so that would be for saving throws.
Okay.
And checks, but no, not for hitting.
Okay. And as this one in the bottom corner is now facing Ember, would that be considered me flanking it or no?
No, so flanking is, let's say, like your
So I was
ally
behind
was,
it.
Yeah, so you have to be straight across 180 degrees across. And then also with the way facing works is even if you were like, let's say over here and there wasn't a wall and you were quote unquote behind, it could still see you because you have a 360 degree window around yourself at all times.
Gotcha.
Like you don't have eyes in the back of the head, but you do.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, we are gonna swing our battle axe at this dude in the lower corner because we're angry at him.
Okie doke.
20.
Okay, roll your damage.
I just hit the wrong button. 3.
Okie dokie.
And since we are 2-weapon fighting, I'm also gonna swing at it with my hand axe.
Alright.
Which is an 18 to hit.
Yep, roll damage.
And is a 5.
Marvelous. It looks really angry. You just chopped off one of its arms. It doesn't seem very pleased about this.
I am very pleased about this.
Serene.
Mm-hmm.
We are coming for you here with our big fangy fangs.
I would like to attack it with my
Held action?
first staff. Huh?
From your
with my
held
held action, yes.
Yeah, totally.
Yes. And I'm gonna use my quarterstaff, which is an 18.
Beautiful. That will hit. Roll your damage.
4 bludgeoning.
Awesome sauce. It makes a slash at you in response with its claws. Does a 16 hit?
Sure does.
And you are looking at 5 slashing damage. And can I get a con save, please?
Mm-hmm. That's a 6, so I'm poisoned.
That would be a fail, and you're not actually poisoned because you weren't bit or stenchified. As a matter of fact, 1 second, I will find it. You are paralyzed for 1 minute.
How fun. How
Yes.
fun for me.
So paralyzed, you're incapacitated, so you can't move or speak. You're going to automatically fail strength and dex saving throws. All attacks against you have advantage.
Was this from the attack?
Correct.
Can I use a key point to patient defense and take a dodge action
Yeah, totally. You can.
and not be paralyzed?
Yep, you can sure spend that key point and do that as a reaction.
That's what I'm gonna do. And I still have those 5 points then.
Let me see.
Would I get an attack of opportunity?
Hang on a sec. I'm reading something. I'm just making sure I understand how this attack works. I'm sorry, I have to take that back and retcon what I said. Since you were attacked and you did receive the damage, you do have the paralyzation status because you failed the con save, which is a reaction, or not a reaction, but a effect of having been slashed at by the claws of this creature. So since you've already taken the damage, you're gonna have that effect still. Sorry.
Okay. Got it. Well, I still have a key point then.
Yes, you do. Any attack that hits a creature is any attack that hits you while you're paralyzed is considered a critical hit since you're paralyzed. Okie dokie. And then your question, Darmyl, was what?
Would there be an opportunity attack here? I don't really know how those work.
So the way that works is if it moves outside of your 5-foot reach, and since it moved from one space, it moved 5 feet, so Sparrow's still 5 feet away, and as are you. So there was actually no opportunity attack against it available.
Okay. Cool.
Ember, you're up.
Excellent. As I've taken a couple of swings at these creatures, have I noticed anything relevant about them?
Do you want to roll a nature check?
I would love to roll a nature check. That's a nat 1.
Nope, you have not noticed anything. Just scary monsters.
Fantastic.
Nice, right?
Well, Ember, having taken a little bit of damage on the last turn, is now getting a little bit cranky, and as a moon druid, has the bonus action ability to redeem wild shape. Can I use the bonus action at the beginning of my turn?
I'm looking up your sheet right now. 1 second.
Is the Circle of Moon feat to change shapes as a bonus action?
It's under features and traits, right?
And I'll say, I don't think it's actually listed on my character
I
sheet.
see it.
It's just
Here we
in the
go.
player's handbook.
You choose it and I actually cannot see the text for it on my end.
Yeah, I have it under bonus action, combat wild shape. You can use wild shape as a bonus action, and you can use a bonus action to expend spell slots to do things, which is irrelevant.
Mm-hmm. But it's a bonus action. Yeah, you can do a bonus action at the start of your turn. Yeah.
Lovely. Well, then I am going to shift to a direwolf form. So I will be assuming some temporary hit points over here of 37.
Oh, you do.
And then I'm going to get angry and bite this ghoul. So I do, because of pack tactics, have advantage on rolls against a creature as long as my ally is within 5 feet of the creature.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really great, because that would have been a 5. Or a 14 to hit.
That'll hit.
Great. 9 piercing damage.
Oh, wow. So where were you aiming when you bit it?
I mean, as a wolf, I'm going to go ahead and say the neck.
Okay. Yeah, so you've decapitated this thing and it stopped moving altogether.
Yeah.
Darmyl goes from looking stoked to see the puppy come back to horrified. Oh, puppy, what the?
Just blood and gore. It's beautiful.
Yeah, just shaking the head over the bed and all of the things that we uncovered from the chest.
Of course. Of course. Beautiful.
That's slightly unhygienic.
All right. Well, one of them down. Shepherd, you're up.
Well, at least I have a hand. No. I'm gonna go ahead and Sacred Flame, 13 dex save for them.
Alright, it's a 14 on the dice, so you said a dex save?
Yeah, they have to have a dex save of 13.
17.
17?
Yep.
Fine, be that way.
They will. Jesus.
Jeebus.
Alrighty, anything else you could do on your turn?
I don't. Nope,
Let's
I don't
see.
have anything else I can do.
As an action. Ritual. Channel Divinity is special. Yep, that's it. Okie
Yeah.
dokie.
Yep, too far away for everything else.
No reactions yet. Darmyl, you're up next.
Alrighty. We're gonna give this one more time and then roll out the dice jail. It's a nat 1.
Okay.
So it's a 6 total. So
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it then?
That's gonna, I'm gonna blow the inspiration. I can't let that stand.
Okay.
I've whiffed absolutely everything. That's a nat 20.
Oh, okay. It is. Beautiful. Very beautiful. Alright, well, that'll hit. Roll your damage twice.
Alright. We'll do that in here. So that's an 8 and an 8. So 11 plus 11, so 22 total.
Oh, wow. Well, that's beautiful. Thank you very much. It is not looking good. It is, like, you just kind of just gouged out chunks of its body. It's still standing and attacking and angry, but, like, it's missing, like, ribs and, like, a couple bones in its leg are just kind of gone now as a result of this, just dire, massive attack. So, beautiful. Serene, you're up. And then you're not.
I'm just gonna stand there.
Sparrow, you're up.
All right. We're gonna swing our battle axe at this barely standing little friend of ours.
You're swinging at it? Oh, yep, perfect. Roll your
15.
damage.
Seven.
Beautiful. So as you make your slash across its body just kind of like Resident Evil laser hallway slices and kind of like the top part just kind of slowly like slides off of the bottom part and then hits the ground when it's dead. You're out of combat.
I'm just gonna watch it fall apart with a very satisfied little smirk.
Alrighty, well we're out of combat, and does anyone have any interest in knowing what we just saw?
Yes, please.
Then I will take an
I'm
Arcana from
sniffing
anybody.
corpses.
Anybody.
I will
interested?
roll an Arcana check, and I will get a 15.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yes, so you would know that this is called a ghast. Oh, shepherd.
Yeah.
Shepherd, you know that these are called ghasts. You know that they're a undead, and that they're immune to necrotic damage.
Okay.
You also would just know in general that they are fearsome foes in numbers because of their ability to paralyze.
We're gonna see more of these things, aren't we?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know you don't.
You're the one playing an evil undead campaign, beats me.
Question, how long does this poison on me last?
Oh, it's already dissipated at this point.
Wonderful.
When am I not paralyzed?
After a minute, and we've only been out of combat for a matter of seconds. But I'll give you, like, everyone doing one thing, and then you're back in. Unless we stand around and wait, and then that's fine, you can just have that back.
Would Emberwolf be opposed to me scratching her ears?
Oh, Emberwolf would be delighted. So, Emberwolf has been really interestedly sniffing all of the items in the chest on the bed, and obviously completely immune to the drops of gassed blood and or liquid everywhere. But is there anything that Emberwolf perceives particularly about the small wooden coffer or its contents, or any other of the chest contents?
Yes, actually. With your heightened sense of smell and your experience, you would know that there are 4 potions of healing in this wooden coffer.
Oh, fantastic. So I'm nudging it with my nose towards, well, I guess Sparrow and Darmyl, which is maybe not the most promising of receptive qualities.
I will pick it up since I am already focused on the puppy. And open it up. And these will be very useful. So I'm going to hand them to my dwarven counterpart and just full in both hands scratch Emberwolf's ears.
I will grab the potion, clearly slightly jealous of not getting scratchies quite yet, and we'll give I'll keep one, and I'll just keep passing them sort of down the line to I guess it would be Shepherd next.
Oh, wow, thank you. Okay, well, the cat's frozen, so I'll just hold, I guess. I'll hold.
It seems logical to give potions to the cleric.
Serene,
oh, she's not frozen anymore. Here you go. I don't know if you want one.
I do.
I would like to take one of those potions now.
Yeah.
How many points what do I gotta roll to?
Nope, you don't have to roll. And maybe you do. Let me look it up before I start saying stuff. I was looking up a different item. The bullseye lantern. I want to note, since I have it up, that when you light it, it shoots 60 feet forward in a cone. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Someone who can't see in the dark might be really interested in that.
So it's like one of those old-timey train lanterns.
Yeah,
like
exactly like that. Yep.
Yeah, that might not be bad for. I wouldn't mind that. I think I'm always asking for somebody's help with the dark.
Yeah. I mean, I've got torches, so go for it. Ooh, and I also have a magnifying glass, so in a pinch we could light the torch, focus it through the magnifying glass, and kill some big ants.
Oh, boy. I adore this.
How many dice would we roll for the torch through magnifying glass plan? Or lantern through glass?
How many dice? I mean, if it comes up, we'll do it, right? Hang on 1 second. I'm just adding this to your character. Shepherd, you now are giving off 60 feet of dim light.
Oh,
so
cool.
That
Thank
should help you see things more clearly.
Yeah.
Full color, nice.
So to answer your question, you are doing on that healing potion. It is roll 2d4 and then add 2 to the total.
Crazy. Add 2 to the total. There we go. What is that cloak that's unidentified?
It is unidentified. No one's figured out what it is yet.
Can I roll an Arcana check for it?
You sure can.
That's only a 7.
Yeah. So
It's
that's what I was
plus.
going to ask.
Yeah, you can roll an Arcana on that as
Yeah, well, mine's even worse. So.
Oh.
All right. Well,
Okay.
Darmyl might as well try to be a hero because as many know, I know more than any other dwarf about everything with my wiseness, and it's a 17.
Whoa.
Wow. No use in combat, but you know things.
18 minus 1.
Darmyl shocks the world.
Every once in a while.
So this is a cloak of protection. When you equip it, you have a +1 bonus to your AC and saving throws while you're wearing it.
Who is suspicious?
That's what I was going to ask.
Not Darmyl.
True. It would require that would bump me to 20.
Sparrow, look in a mirror.
Fair.
Our dainty elf.
Our dainty elf would like to know if a passive perception of 12 would be able to tell me anything useful about the chain shirt.
Surely it sure will. So the chain shirt is a shirt made of interlocking metal rings. It's worn between your clothing and your leather. It offers modest protection. It's considered medium armor, so if you're not proficient in medium armor, you'll have a disadvantage on some checks. But it is a 13 plus dex modifier. You also would know it's worth 50 gold pieces if you want to turn around and sell it to somebody.
Well, I want it. I know that.
What was that?
And I know I want it, but I cannot recall if I can do medium. I'm trying to find it in my...
On the left side
lower
corner,
left.
it says armor, heavy, light, medium, shields. So
Oh,
you,
there we
in
go.
fact,
So
can
I
wear
am
it.
proficient with medium. Yes, I would like that.
Yeah, so add that to your equipment then, under your manage equipment inventory. When you hit manage inventory, you can add the item. Just search for it and add it to your sheet. And then if you want to equip that.
Can I use the cloak?
Who's asking?
Serene?
Serene is wanting to know if a monk can use a cloak.
Yeah, it's just a cloak. It's just cloth. It's just a magical cloak that but gives you a bonus. Or are you asking the party if you can have it?
Both.
I'm good with that.
Tail wag.
Cool.
Anyone mind if I grab the thieves' tools? You might say I'm rather good at them.
More tail wagging.
Serene, I'm going to hand you the last of the healing potions, too, so you have the last one.
So how many do I have? 2?
No, there's only one left,
Oh,
I thought.
Okay.
Right?
Great.
Because, Sparrow, you
What
kept
was
one, right?
Of the potions?
Yeah.
I did not. I handed the whole box.
All right,
Darmyl.
and yeah, so Serene, you have 2 left. So you have one for you and one for Ember. Or if you just hold on to both or whatever.
I will
hold on to.
Yes. And then what type of cloak was it? I missed that. I'm sorry.
It's a cloak of protection.
Okay, I found it.
Yeah, and I'm putting all this in the session chat notes, just above our session call.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
lovely to see it updating.
Yeah.
So Ember as Wolf is really sniffing around the flask of alchemist fire and maybe gently chewing on such a thing. Would Ember be able to perceive what alchemist fire does?
Not with your smell, no.
In
Darmyl
that
looks.
case, puppy chew toy.
Yeah, Darmyl backs away.
Since it is a type of potion, you could make a Arcana check on it or a History check, depending on what you, how you want to go about learning about it.
Let's do Arcana, because they're both terrible. Yep, that's a 3.
Yep, it's in a bottle, whatever it is.
I would have helped you, but I got a 9, so.
It's stuff.
Can we do it twice? Nope. It's a bottle.
Everyone thinks it's a bottle. It's a bottle. Perfect. We'll just.
I only got a 3.
Wow. Literally nobody knows.
Nobody knows
was that the whole party?
anything about Arcana.
I'm pretty sure it's Coca-Cola. Raka.
All right, and then the that was everybody rolled on that, right? 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Cool beans. Good times.
Can I just, even though I don't know what it is, can I just hang on to it?
Totally can do that. Yes.
Okay. I'm going to mark it in my inventory as a alchemist fire, but also put a note to myself that I don't know what it is. So that later when you're like, wait, what is this?
Okay, so we got cloak, coffers.
We still have a crate and a wardrobe to go through.
Well, I would take. We have it. Thank you for updating that. The spell book.
Yep. There's the spell book.
Would I need to use Arcana to see if I understand anything on?
No, it's a language thing, actually.
It's language. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So the language is, this book is written in a language. Does anybody read Dwarvish or Draconic?
I do read Dwarvish.
Okay. Some of the book is in Dwarvish and some of it's in Draconic.
Well, I don't understand any of that, so it's not any help to me. I'm also a cleric, not a wizard, but, you know, things are worth selling. Go ahead.
Oh no, Darmyl would ask, like, hey, like if I would, like, is there any Dwarvish on the cover? Like, would I recognize that I could read something on it as it's been laying on the bed?
No. I don't believe so. It's just a blank cover, right?
Alright, so we've got that and the mess kit.
Yeah.
Alright, well, Darmyl already has a mess kit, so he's kind of through with that pile. And while everyone else is milling about, we'll just kind of take a peek at see if there's anything in the wardrobe, cabinet, whatever this was over here in the corner.
Okay. So in the corner by you, that is just the wooden box with a kind of a top latch. Think of like the 80s when you got the rug-topped burrow when you graduated high school. What are they called? Dream boxes?
Oh yeah.
Hope chest.
That's it. Thank you, Shepard.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of
thought
those. It's one of those. Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah, I would. Can I open it?
Yeah, totally.
What's
Can
in
you or should you?
Can you or should you?
That's what I
It's
do.
Darmyl's
Yes,
pet
you
peeve.
can open it. It opens.
Anything cool inside of it?
Yeah, there's a little tiny leather pouch on the bottom of it. That's it.
Grab it and look inside.
All right, inside
Oh,
you find You
Is
find
it
2 gold pieces and 6 eyeballs.
wow?
Okay.
What did you find, dwarf?
Eyes in gold, but I think eyes is probably the relevant thing here.
Eyes.
And I just dumped the eyes out onto the bed next to the stuff we haven't picked up yet.
Are those glass eyes or are those real eyes?
Oh, they're real. Don't
They're-
even need a medicine check for that. They're real.
They're real. Well, wow. I just wanted to make sure they were real eyes. Humans
Oh.
are weird.
How many unique eyes are there? Are we looking at like 3 pairs of eyes or 6 unique eyes?
You're looking at 6 unique ones.
Can the wolf smell anything interesting about them?
They've been dead a long time.
Then how are they still eyeballs? I mean, like, shouldn't they be marble? Or dust?
You would think that, right?
Yeah, that's creepy. Okay, so there's a chest Sorry.
Can I do an investigation on the chest to see if it's got any secret compartments?
Sure.
A 16.
This one does not.
Can I do a medicine check on the eyeballs to see if I learn anything about how they died?
Sure. Wow.
Cool. Well, that's a nat 20.
Yeah, it is. Beautiful. Yeah, they were forcibly removed, and they have like the blunt trauma of the stalks being removed.
Gruesome.
Yeah.
So likely they were alive. The people were alive when their eyeballs were removed.
Seems likely.
Cool. What the fuck, yeah.
So do you mean they're still juicy?
They're not still juicy, no. It's been long enough that they're not, but there is some reason that they're not, like you said, dust or goo or whatever.
Okay.
Do the creatures on the floor have any? I'm assuming they don't have any like pockets to riffle through.
Nope, they are just very humanoid, humanoid, nude creatures that are, just barely Adam and Eve covered. Yeah.
I'd like to go through the wardrobe and see if there's anything interesting in there.
All right. That also just opens very nicely, very quietly. Nothing squeaky about this well-oiled machine.
Ooh, they use WD-40.
Apparently. Inside, you find a entire gentleman's getup and a very lacy ball gown. And there's like a top shelfish piece that has a kind of a day hat as well as a top hat side by side.
Alright. I'm going to do an investigation check to see if there's any like false back or hidden compartments.
All right.
That's an 11.
It doesn't appear.
Alright. Done with that.
Anything under the bed?
Nope, just dust. Cobwebs. Typical under the bed in the crazy basement of whatever this is.
I think at this point Darmyl says, well, I think we've stalled not going to the scary chanting long enough. I think we might have to face facts. And we might have to fight those things. I hope that there's only 6 of them based on there being 6 eyes in here and that just being a way to be optimistic in this naturally elegant death house.
Could we do a bathroom break before we...
Absolutely. We are going to pause it right here. Alrighty. Where would we like to go next?
it's time to go see what all this chanting's about and see if we should be chanting or stopping chanting. It's probably one of those two things. What do y'all think?
I think there's only one option left.
Oh. Table de room.
All right, you find yourselves in a shrine room. The room is festooned with moldy skeletons hanging from rusty shackles against the walls. A wide alcove in the south contains a painted wooden statue carved in the likeness of a gaunt, pale-faced man wearing a voluminous black cloak, his pale left hand resting on the head of a wolf that stands next to him. In his right hand, he holds a smoky gray crystal orb. There you go. And then you can hear chanting echoing down the hallway through this entrance into the room. But otherwise, the room you're in right now doesn't have sound coming from within the room you're in.
Can I do a perception check on the shrine thing?
Uh-huh.
That's a 7 total.
Yeah, it's the shrine of a man.
I would like to do a perception on some of these skeletons and see if I can notice anything interesting about them.
Okay.
18.
Yeah, so some of the skeletons around the room, while decomposed and moldy, 6 of them have eyeballs in their head and missing the other. All of the eyes missing from their sockets are the right eye, and the eyes seem to be still intact and are kind of just flitting around the room independently, just kind of taking it all in.
I'm assuming these are going to match the eyes that we have just found.
Is it dumb to put the eyes back in? If I'm thinking it, it's probably dumb to put the eyes back in. We have the eye. I mean, we know where
But
the eyes
maybe
are.
they can see something that we can't.
So did you announce it to everybody what you had found when you completed your investigation about the eyes?
We'll say yes. We'll say, hey, they match.
Okay, so then my question is, are there any colors, or is there a special order to the eyeballs that are in the skeletons that remain?
I mean, there's not
Were
like
there colors of eyes?
there's not really an order. They're just like the missing pair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, is it obvious to tell which ones go with which?
Yeah, it's obvious.
So if we were to just randomly stick eyeballs in, is my concern is if there's a specific order, if it's a puzzle of some kind, because that would make sense in this house.
I mean, based on this house, I'm still at the question one before that of, do we put the eyes in, or do we just like smash all these skeletons to pieces before we put the eyes in and they reanimate?
It's a good idea to desecrate remains.
Are they chained to the wall?
They sure are.
Yes.
I mean, I'm also fine if we just leave them and not put the eyes in, but I might need a little bit of convincing that putting eyes back in skeletons is smart.
Okay, could I do an investigation check to see if there's anything that might give us an idea if there's any kind of specific order what we might want to do this in, if that is the step we go?
Do a history check.
You want to do a history check?
Yep.
Wow, I know nothing.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm open to putting their eyes in because it seems odd to me, unless we're looking at this giant throne statue thing in the front, if there's anything to perceive or with that.
I would say Ember as Wolf with a speed of 50 is listening to Darmyl talk about the eyes and trots back to retrieve the old eyeballs that we left on the bed and then drops them at Darmyl's feet.
Okay.
What if we just put one of them in first? I'm just really worried that we get smashed by 6 skeletons.
But they're chained up.
But they're skeletons. They'll just slip a bone out.
I don't know that we're going to be at a very high risk for that, but
Fair.
I understand your concern. My thing is, though,
this feels culty. We've got eyes that were probably taken from this room and put in the leader's room.
but what if we're saving them by putting the eyes
Including
back
their
in?
remains.
What
Mhm.
if putting
You know
them
what?
in
raising
unlocks?
our raising our own skeleton army is all that Darmyl needs to be on board with this plan.
Okay.
Prospect
so-
of us playing Necromancer on board.
Okay. So I think we're all on the same page. We would like to put all 6 of the matching eyes back into the skeletons.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah? That's what we're doing?
Yep.
Thumbs way up. Yep.
All right.
All right. Sorry, you can go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna figure out who was gonna go where.
Oh.
You know,
I'll
like
go over here.
I can take like, these 2 or 1 maybe.
Well, if you take that corner.
Because we've got 5 of us and 6
Well,
skeletons.
then you have She-Ra there. She could be in the middle. She could help with those big groups.
I don't know that a direwolf is going to have a lot of dexterity for that.
No, I was talking.
Serene.
I was talking about Serene.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, plopping them in.
Alrighty. So what happens next is all of those skeletons that which you have plugged the eyes back into, the eyes stop flittering around the room chaotically. Each of the skeletons that you do this to lock eyes with you, like making eye contact. And one by one, 5 of them turn to dust before you. Smiling peacefully right before as their skeleton just kind of deceases and is laid to rest, so to speak. Each of them drops 2 gold coins, 2 gold pieces per skeleton that drops. The final one in front of Serene opens its mouth and lets out a death-curdling scream and then turns to dust. In a sound of really deep anguish, and there's nothing under that skeleton.
Okay.
Cool.
Yes. So.
that wasn't so bad.
No. So we all get 2 gold pieces then, because there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skeletons that went away, right?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep, and there is still 1 skeleton against the wall, and it is just lifeless. Just lifeless.
Well, I'm adding those 2 gold pieces to my inventory right now.
Can I lift it up and shake it a little bit?
Yep, it's a skeleton. It just shakes, just rattling bones.
Just make sure that it didn't have any points.
Okay, so with this statue, we already did one perception on it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that...
It was a perception that it's a statue of a person.
Oh.
Did you say
Let me
something
try.
about a wolf as well, or no?
Yeah.
Yep, there's a wolf underneath its one of its hands, and then the left hand is on top. So the left hand is resting on the head of a wolf, and the right hand is holding this smoky gray crystal orb.
Okay, I rolled a 15 for perception.
All right, the
Does that
crystal
tell us
orb looks like it is detachable from this statue,
Okay.
and the man is not familiar to you from any of the other paintings in the house that you've seen. This is a depiction of someone you are not familiar with. Yes, that's all you have with the 15.
Is there anything behind it?
A wall.
I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna take the orb.
Okay. It is an orb.
Alright, good.
You can do an Arcana check on it if you'd like for any additional information.
Alright. I got a 14.
You know that this crystal orb can be used as an arcane focus, but it is not magical in nature.
Yeah. Okay.
A shame there's no wizards here.
We still have the ability to potentially split our skill sets a little bit later.
It's true, you can always multi-class.
Yep. And that would be fun to be a wizarding cleric. Okay, I'm just gonna pop that into my shoulder.
All right.
Did we grab the rest of the stuff from the bed?
Yeah, everything that was on the bed was grabbed.
Except the mess kit.
Yep, except the mess kit.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should
I
all
don't
have
need
some-
food.
You should all have the ability to have that already on yourself.
Well,
Yeah. I don't need to eat, so I don't have food. But otherwise, yeah, you should all have food.
The chanting grows louder, Darmyl, from this hallway just past you.
Yeah,
some of the words made out are the same that you've heard, which is "one must die," but there sounds to be more voices being added to the chorus.
Did we already check out this little alcove here?
You have not, actually. Would you like to do that?
Okay. I would like to do that.
All right. That'll just be a perception check.
Darmyl does point out to the group that the chanting's getting louder.
That's only a 12.
That's plenty, actually. So you're able to see up the ladder, about 20-25 feet up, there is a trapdoor that seems to be bolted shut from this side.
But didn't we come down from up?
Hey, you came down a spiral staircase.
Yeah, I kind of want to check it out. Will it hold me?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
So climbing up, you get to the top and you're unbolting it,
Yes.
and you're peeking out to see where you are.
Yes.
This trapdoor, do you remember that den that had the wolves and the hearth at the very front of the house?
Yes.
Yep, this is the corner of that room.
Well, that was a very cleverly hidden door.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm just gonna parlay that to the rest of the group and let them know that there's nothing up there, but apparently it was a little trap hidden door in that entry room that we first came in.
It's an easy way back up to the house.
That's yeah. If that's the way we need to get out, that's definitely a quick and easy way to get up.
Good to
Yep.
know it exists.
Very true.
All right, y'all.
Chanting comes from this way. Chanting comes from this way.
Don't go down
me.
that one hallway. Oh wait, never mind. We're already around it.
Yep, you're
Okay,
not going
never
that
mind.
way. That hallway's the other way, right?
Yeah, it's going up this way.
No.
Still chanting?
Oh yeah.
This
It
is
doesn't
where we
suddenly-
turned around,
It
I
is
think.
suddenly getting louder. It's still getting louder. More voices are adding to the cacophony of sounds as it reverberates down this long corridor.
Why does this sound like the Three Little Pigs or the Big Bad Wolf?
Darmyl, it stops. The sound stops the moment you set foot into this room. There's no more chanting, silence. No
Back up,
reverberation,
back up. I
no
wanna see
echo,
something.
nothing. Yeah, so you're hearing chanting in that hallway there, Darmyl, from that area that you just walked out of. Oh, nothing, it's gone. The chanting has stopped. Just dead silence. Oh, it's chanting again. Same thing, over and over.
God.
Every time you do this, same result.
I think the chanting has to do with whether or not we're in the room.
Well, it's chanting still here where I'm standing.
I'm in the room.
And it
Oh,
stops.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
You
Can I
have...
perception check the source of?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
What was your perception check?
18, although I have advantage on,
Sounds.
so still 18.
Yes, so it's coming from this direction.
Excellent.
Yeah, totally. So you have entered what appears to be a reliquary. So in every single 5-foot space of wall, starting here where Sparrow is, all the way to the edge of the room on the opposite wall, there are little nooks, sorry, I can't say that word, nooks, into the wall that have been carved out and hold different relics within them, typically used for rituals.
Okay. And that's all the way around the room?
Yep. All of the walls have them with kind of cut into them. There's a total of 13 niches along the walls.
Peace.
And I imagine you'd like to know what those things are, so I should have typed this up during our little break. This is a lot.
I just mentally started playing the Wheel of Fortune, like waiting music in my head.
Elevator music. Insert here. I don't think I spelled that right. That's fine. I'll move on to my life. All right, so to read through this for you, we have a small mummified yellow hand with sharp claws on a loop of rope, a knife carved from human bone, Dagger with rat skull set as pommel, 8-inch diameter varnished orb, chest piece carved of bone, folded cloak made of skin with gold trim, desiccated frog on a stick, bag full of bat poop, severed finger, 6-inch tall wooden mummy figurine, iron pendant with a devil's face as an adornment, a shrunken head of a halfling, and a small wooden coffer containing a direwolf's tongue.
I stand so that our direwolf can't see the direwolf's tongue.
Okay.
Acknowledging that I know nothing about any of these types of rituals, can I roll an Arcana or something to see if I can
History.
guess what any of
Yep, you can guess with history.
history?
Yep.
14.
Yeah, so you can guess with history that a lot of these items you have read in a book or heard tale of, that they are items used in cultish rituals, and that a lot of these quote-unquote relics, quote-unquote tools, don't do anything. They're just like superstitious objects people associate with the occult that have no actual magical power.
Is this related to the whole cult thing we found earlier? Where's the funny weird cult? Hold on, looking at the
Where are the
notes.
windmills?
Such a good question.
That was it was like, why can't I find the note?
There was the cult of Lolth.
Was it Lolth?
Okay, there's a cult of love. I'll take perception from anyone who wants to try to find anything additional in the room, just like anything
Okay.
out of the normal for what we're seeing, which is already not very normal.
Not me.
Dirty 23.
Oh, beautiful. We'll roll with that. With your 23, you're able to find that there is in fact a they're kind of like they're all in like stone hollow in the wall, but there is in fact a you're still a wolf, right? The 23 is a wolf roll. Question mark? Okay. We're going to say, with your amazing keen sense of smell, you're able to identify this scent of kind of a piece of paper written with kind of like it's the smell of parchment and blood kind of intermingling at the same time. And it's coming from this really small crevice in the wall.
Can I retrieve it and give it to a human, pass it to Serene?
Sure, totally.
With minimal slobber?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, look at it.
It is it's just a really delicately written in very small letters, just kind of a ritual script, if you will. It's been written in blood, and it's just kind of a ritual chant of "He is the one, Strahd will save us. He is the one, sacrifice unto his name."
Do I know the name Strahd?
Let's see. Possibly. Yes. Were you? Yeah. So we did find that the secret room in the library was there was a letter on the person in the log from Strahd.
Can I do a medicine check to figure out how long ago this was written, or some sort of check?
Sure, medicine's fine.
$16?
It would have been 200 or 300 years ago, probably.
Is there?
Sorry, go ahead.
Can I look at the crack in the wall and see if it is movable or if it's like a secret door or anything?
Absolutely. Won't make you roll or nothing. It is just a very small crack in the wall. There's just kind of more earth beyond it.
Okay. I don't feel like touching any of the things in here.
Nope.
But if someone else wants to, I won't stop you.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling that.
Ember.
Yeah, on it. Go ahead.
Ember, you hear the sound of chanting coming from this hallway.
Ember, the wolf, is whining and pointing her nose towards the sounds of the chanting.
Immediately following the pupper.
You don't like the room you're in? Oh, you can suddenly hear chanting, Darmyl. It's the same chanting, but much louder.
Okay.
You find yourself, Ember, in a prison of sorts. Lots of like chain manacles against the walls, but most of, as far as you can see, there is no body here.
Got it.
Real quick, Zach,
Totally.
since everybody has left,
Yep.
excuse me, I'm sorry.
Yep.
I'm just going to grab all of the things out of this lot
Okay.
because I have a feeling we're going to need them for something later.
All right.
And I'm
so
going to put them in my chest pouch.
I would like to let you know that the very first item you pick up, what is the first item you pick up?
The one that's closest to me here in the corner, I'm not sure how you have it.
So
set
that
up.
one is going to be the bag full of bat poop.
Yes.
Yeah, what a good first item. So that item, when you pick it up, you hear like a screaming, like a woman screaming, a death-curdling scream, as soon as you pick up the item.
Okay, so what's the next item?
The next item next to you is going to be the severed finger.
Would we
Okay.
hear the screaming?
No.
Okay, so the next item, if I pick that up,
You hear a woman's death-curdling scream.
the same woman or another woman?
A different woman.
A different woman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sensing a theme. Next.
Next over is going to be an iron pendant with the double space on it. You're picking that up too?
Yeah?
So when you pick it up, you hear the death-curdling scream of yet another woman.
I'm sensing a theme. And there are how many items?
13.
1, 2, 3, 4, 13 items. That's a very interesting number. Okay, my character doesn't really care about that religion so much, but at the same time...
Are you
Hold
still picking up
on.
the items and keeping them on you when you pick
I'm
them up?
going around the room. I'm going to pick them up. I'm going to
Okay.
pick them up because I have a feeling that...
All right, I would like you to note that as long as you have them on your person or you're holding them, or they're in your bag or they're on your person, you just hear this screaming going on continually. It doesn't stop.
I see. I understand.
Okay.
I see. Wow. Okay, I'm just going to methodically go back around and put them down.
Okay.
And keep that in mind.
Okay. Yep, everything's fine. No screaming as soon as the last item has been placed.
I see. Well, that will definitely keep in mind for future reference, and I will follow along behind the rest of the group.
Yep, you find yourselves in a prison. There's shackles that are empty, but the prisoners all are long gone. Oh, right there. I'm going to have you stop and do a perception for me, Ember.
Well,
Okay, thank you.
And these are all open prison cells?
Yep, they're all just, so they're not like prison cells, they're just like shackles against the wall that are like hanging, kind of like the skeleton room previously. But these ones are
I
just
got it. Okay.
unmanned. Yes, Ember, there is a skeleton on that wall there.
excellent. Can I perceive anything about it?
Surely you can. So this is a human skeleton. It is wearing a tattered black robe. And then there is a sign hung around its neck and front of its body that's written in large red characters, Betrayer.
Can I tell how it died?
It looks like it probably just died hanging here against the wall from starvation.
Rough.
Is this door locked? Can I jiggle the handle?
There is no handle. There is a wall there. So I will have you,
never mind then.
Yep, I will have you roll a perception check though.
Oh, okay. Sorry, didn't realize it was a map thing.
Nope, no worries.
I got an 18.
Yeah, there does appear to be a secret door on that wall. Yep.
I feel bad now because it's your man out.
It's okay. Like it's one of the perks of playing online is it's really hard to communicate that stuff with symbols.
Okay. So there's a hidden door here. I want to open it. I'm gonna open it.
Okay. Yep. So there's just kind of a lever built into the wall.
Okay.
And it opens a large 5-foot block of wall, slides into the recess, revealing a large chamber beyond it. All of the chanting you hear, it's coming from that large room in front of you, Shepherd.
Ooh. Wow. It appears the chanting's coming from this way. Do we want to keep looking a little bit further down the hall, or do we want to approach the chanting?
I checked down the hall. There's not really anything down there, so it appears we've run out of time, and we should probably.
It's time to check the chanting.
Do this.
Can I go back to the relic room and see if there is like a hole in the wall that they were able to see us in there, and that's why they stopped chanting?
In the relic room? Yeah, you can run back.
Okay.
So you do note that there is like kind of this weird drop off. It's just a slight descent into murky water that's about 2 feet deep, and there is in fact a portcullis that is shut and sealed, and so you can see through the portcullis.
I can see through it?
You can see through it, yes.
I just had a question, and my brain... I just got a massive headache, so I'm trying to remember what my question was. If I step here, does the chanting continue? Or, like, I know that when I'm here, it stops.
No, so, like, presently, since you can still hear chanting coming from that area. In this hallway that you stepped into, you can hear the chanting from over here, yes.
Okay, but when I'm here, I cannot.
Correct.
Okay. So it's not a line of sight thing. Got it. Can I use my quarterstaff to poke the water and see if if it attacks my quarterstaff?
Sure. It is just murky, icky, stagnant water.
I would like, I'm going to go back. I'm not going to move my character back, but I'd like at least one person to come over so I can just peek in the portcullis and see what's on the other side of it.
Okay.
But I don't want to do it by myself.
I gotcha.
Okay. I will wait till he gets there, but I'm looking in.
So looking in, you don't see a lot. There's just appears to be a large 40-foot square room before you. There's stone pillars supporting the ceiling, water kind of around the room that shows a area of raised dais in the middle of the room. Dais? I don't remember how to say that. And there's an altar on top of that, and past that, from where you're at, you can't see anything else. But you do hear the chanting stuff.
I would also like to, I don't know if it's perceive or investigate. Basically, I'm trying to smell the water and see if there's any blood or any poison or anything in it that we should be concerned about. I know that I'm standing in it, but I'm just...
Yeah, that's cool.
Which one should I roll?
Just your general perception.
Okay.
As a smell.
That's a 6. It's water.
It is definitely water. It's murky water,
It's
but it's
gross.
water.
Okay, we can go back to the other part of the group.
Shepherd.
Onward?
Yes, dear.
You taking the lead? Question mark?
Yeah, don't mind heading in there at all.
All right. Well, the moment you step foot in the room, the chanting stops.
Oh my goodness. Are they
Smooth-
in the walls?
The smooth masonry walls provide excellent acoustics, so you can hear every footfall reverberated and echoed back to you. There is, in fact, murky water covering most of the floors. There are stairs leading up to the dry ledges hugging the walls. The dais is octagonal in shape. It does have rusty chains dangling from the side of the altar. And there's literally just blood stained everywhere. Dry blood stain all over that central area. And throughout the room, the water is typically 2 feet deep, murky, and you can't see into it. And yes, Shepherd, there does appear to be right here a embedded wheel that you surmise probably is the lever to open this portcullis.
Yeah, I was just wondering if that's what that was.
Yep.
Can I throw I did pick up darts in that other room.
Mm-hmm.
Can I throw a dart? Right. I don't know how to pinpoint it, but...
Hold left click.
What?
Hold left click.
I just want to throw a dart there and there to see if anything happens with the water.
Okay. No, it's just water.
All right.
I will step into the water to retrieve my darts.
Okay.
Whoa. Yeah, I want to go up to the center island. I really kind of want to open that wheel. All right. I hate doing things at the end when you don't need them anymore. I want to turn the wheel to open this door.
All right, I'll take a strength check, please.
Strength check.
Mm-hmm.
3. push the button. I've got a 15.
It does not budge. It is quite rusty.
For being a big giant golem, apparently I'm very weak. Okay.
I hear the attempt and head over to help.
Okay.
I will move out of the way.
Oh, that was a save. Check. There we go. 19.
Yep, you are able to completely open the portcullis. It's very smooth and slides very nicely for you.
More of that wizard displacement 40.
Fabulous.
Do we hear any sort of reaction aside from the portcullis opening, like water flowing more or less anywhere, or chanting, starting, stopping, getting louder, whatever?
Nuh-uh. Just like I said, it's a very, now you hear stuff. Thanks, Shepard.
I was wondering.
The chanting rises once more as 13 dark apparitions appear on the ledges overlooking the room. Each one resembles a black-robed figure holding a torch, but the torch's fire is black and seems to draw light into it somehow. Where you'd expect to see faces, there's voids. One must die, they chant over and over. One must die. One must die.
Okay. I'm going to walk back into the room. I'm going to come over to this alcove over here. And I'm going to grab whatever's in this alcove.
Yep.
Here.
A dagger with a rat skull set into the pommel.
Wonderful. I'm still hearing screaming, I'm guessing?
No, you're not actually.
Oh, I'm not?
Mm-mm.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Is there anything indicating that I need to put that in some kind of place here? Or can I just steal it now?
No, doesn't seem to be a place for it.
All right.
Are you like trying to like look up on the altar then? Like
I want to look in the altar. Huh?
Yeah, it's raised. You're probably looking at it like eye level-ish, I suppose.
Yeah.
When you step up to it, there is in fact a sacrificial dagger on the altar.
Okay. Great.
Mm-hmm.
When she steps on the dais or on the circle, they do the black-robed figures reappear?
Pardon?
When Shepard has the dagger, steps back on the dais.
So when they appear, they don't disappear just because he stepped off of the dais.
Okay.
He's still, they're watching and they're just chanting, kind of low chanting, not like this mass audible super big cacophony, just like kind of a low like one must die over and over. It's really repetitive, kind of like a record that's skipping along.
Okay. I'd like to investigate over here. Or perceive. How many skulls-ish can I see? I'm assuming those are bodies.
Oh yeah, that is a pile of a lot of corpses.
What can I roll to estimate how many corpses there are?
Let's just do a general perception, that's fine.
7.
A lot.
Mm-hmm. If I stand next to one of the robed figures, can I tell if they
towards the ceiling? Toward like 20 feet up towards the ceiling, kind of looking down on you.
Oh, okay.
But like I said, none of them seem to have faces. They're just kind of voids in their cloaks. So it doesn't appear like they're looking at anybody. They're just in the room perceiving around them.
Is there? So what happens if I if I put this dagger thing that I've got, the one with the rat skull on the pommel? If I put that on the altar?
Yeah.
Or is there anything around the altar that indicates you would set them in the altar here or anything?
So this altar is like, so it's circular, but
Mhm.
it is long enough that and blood stained enough, and then there are like hand shackles right here that are attached to the surface of it, that you would like strap someone's wrists into, and then over here there are feet shackles that you would like shackle someone's feet onto to like lash them to the altar.
So the intent is human sacrifice, essentially.
Correct.
Okay, so there's nothing in here indicating that any of those pieces are used as any part of ceremony that goes along with the human sacrifice?
It's kind of that whole like, they were doing sacrifices based on the check earlier that may not have actual factual basis, trying to get a result, so they just kind of tried everything, right?
So is this part of that group we were talking about earlier that don't have any, that they're just kind of a joke?
Yep, that would be them.
Oh, ridiculous. I just had a note at them too. So, okay. All right. I'm going to grab my porcelain doll with glass eyes out of my shoulder and the mini working guillotine.
Okay.
And I'm going to set them down. And I'm going to, pardon me, I'm going to say a short prayer that sounds kind of weird. I don't know, mumbo jumbo wiggity biggity. I'm sacrificing this evil doll for whatever. And I'm going to chop off its head.
Okay.
Does that do anything?
It does nothing. Its head is severed now. That's cute.
I was sad, and I'm really sad. I'm going to pick up the head. I'm going to rub it very gently and put it back inside my shoulder along with the mini guillotine. I was hoping.
No. I'd like to stand up here next to Shepard and say, he is the one, Strahd will save us. He is the one sacrificed unto his name.
So there's cheering all around you, and and then they say, "One must die," louder, over and over again.
That was clever, but no, that was not good. I'm kind of whispering in your ear.
Wow. I tried.
I don't know. It was excellent try. It made them happy, but okay. So
in my best manner, I am going to bow toward the toward the audience, as it were. Should we start looking at the walls to see if there's a secret door? Or
Serene, can I get a dexterity save, please?
14.
Okay. Okay, cool. And then Shepard, can I also get the same check real quick?
A dex save. Yeah, great. That's a big whopping 7.
Okay. So Shepard, and Serene, you're both being assaulted by vines shooting out of the water at the edge. Serene, you're able to jump out of the way, of the vine coming for you. Shepherd, however, you are not, and so you are lashed by this vine to the top of the altar.
Okay.
And again, more cheering, and the chanting, "One must die," repeats.
I start running in when I see this happening, and
Damn it.
that's a hammer, so that's not gonna work. I guess just pulling on the vine, seeing if I can get him to let go.
All right. You can do a strength check for that.
Okay. That is a nat 1.
Strong vines.
Fine. Thankful I'm not pulled into them, I guess. I obviously I yelled, someone cut these. Wait, no, we probably shouldn't bring a blade over here.
Okay.
I just
So,
genuinely yell for help.
so are we in battle?
No. No.
No. No.
No, but you are lashed to you're grappled presently to the altar by this vine that shot out of the water.
Right, but for my cantrip, I don't necessarily have to use my hands, do I?
Which one?
It doesn't say.
Sacred Flame?
I want to look at Sacred Flame, you got it. It says creature, though.
Verbal somatic components, so you have to move your hand in some way.
Can't I just flick my wrist? Are they tied down?
Nope,
like
you can flick your wrist. Yeah, you can probably do that.
Alright. Can I just try it?
Totally.
Alright. So it's 13 dexterity saves, so.
It is a vine that is not moving. Roll your damage.
Alright. I'm rolling my radiant damage of 5. Get off me.
5 damage, and it releases you.
Yeah, get the hell off, bitch.
And in response to that damage, you hear a really upset roar as this large monster crawls out of the pile of skeletons.
Hey.
You guys sound excited.
Roll your initiative.
Well, I'm last.
Seems likely.
Ember? 10 for Ember. 10.
All right. Well, actually, the entire party did really good rolls all night up until this point. Because the big giant monster creature gets to go first. And it is going to go for what is closest to it, which right now is Ember.
That's a really cute monster, I have to say.
It really is.
Like, aside. Yeah.
Like that monster and a little dire wolf just hanging out.
Yeah. So it is going to raise a large vine to slam against you with a 16 to hit.
Hits.
And it'll do 13 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god. I see.
And it is going to take another vine and go for a swipe against Serene with a 7 to hit.
Does not hit.
Sparrow. You're up.
So since the creature is facing
all directions at the same time.
Oh, it's facing all directions. Oh, darn. Okay.
I don't want to get too close to it right now. Ew. I will throw my hand axe at it. That is a 22 to hit.
Beautiful. Roll your damage.
A 4.
Great. Off to a good start. Is that all you wanted to do right now?
All I want to do right now, I do not want to get too close just yet.
All right, Darmyl.
All right. I will. 1, 2, 3. These are 5-foot squares, right?
Correct.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think I'm gonna head here. And swing my Warhammer. Come on, baby. It's an 11.
On the right page here. That will not hit.
Oof.
That's all I do.
And you rolled with advantage because you're flanking.
Oh, I didn't think I was. Oh, I am flanking. I did not roll with advantage, so let me do that. I didn't think I had enough to flank. I rolled another damn 11.
Okay.
I'm not rolling the D&D Beyond dice anymore.
Serene.
I think I just need to attack it. So I will attack with my quarterstaff.
Alrighty.
A 17.
That'll hit. Roll your damage.
Bludgeoning, 4.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that for now.
Okay. Ember, you're up.
Excellent. What part of the creature am I facing? What do I see?
So actually, you're a druid, right?
Yes.
So you actually know what this is because of your background. This is what happens when the earth is polluted with too much death. This is called a shambling mound. It's created just because of sadness and decay, warping the very earth itself, creating this large plant monster.
Does it have any weaknesses?
You can roll a nature for that.
Mm-hmm. 10.
With a 10, you would know it is resistant to fire damage.
Great. Well, I don't think that'll be a problem. Great. Well, in wolf form, I'm going to go for a direwolf bite attack. And now that I am paying attention, we'll also note that as part of the attack afterwards, if the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone after the attack. So let's hope this one lands. Advantage with allies, so that would be a dirty 23.
Alright, damage.
Or a 4, so we're going to go with a 23 to hit.
Alright, and your damage?
Yes, let me do that in the calculator. 10 piercing.
Beautiful.
And then a strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Alright. You said, I'm sorry, what kind of save? Never mind, it's a nat 20. First one of the night! It's the monsters for me. Great. Cool.
Or shambling mess.
No, I had a crit earlier.
No, I haven't had a crit tonight. This is my
you
first
haven't.
one. You know. Shepard, you are up next.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and dump my sacred flame on him.
All right.
And it's a dex save of 13.
I
should
got
say-
a 10.
A 10. All right. Damage is a 6,
Oh, beautiful.
and that's flame. That's fire damage.
It's holy damage, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Radiant damage, not fire damage.
Radiant. Thank you, radiant.
Yeah,
Sacred
holy.
flame. It's sacred flame damage for this
Yeah,
one.
holy damage. Just want to make sure. Cool beans. Well, top of the round, Shambling Mound is up. Shambling Mound. Be attacking his new fast friend. Or her trying. And that's actually a second 20, but the first attack misses. So, so in a way, this could have been a lot worse. So we're rolling damage. You're looking at 19 bludgeoning damage.
Thanks, I'm down to...
Nope, you can't say it out loud.
Nope, I didn't.
Sparrow, you were up.
I am going to take this opportunity to equip my second battle axe, so I'll have one in each hand.
You threw one of them, right?
I threw my hand axe.
Oh, right. And your battle axe is...
I already had one equipped. Because I have one equipped and one hand axe equipped. Threw the hand axe. So now I'm equipping my second battle axe.
Okay, and you're doing them as single-handed then?
They're each single-handed, yes.
Okay, cool beans. Anything else you're doing while equipping these? Other than equipping these, rather?
I can still move, correct?
Yeah. Yep. So you can, since you already have one equipped, you can move and draw out your other one in your free hand while you're moving as like a free action.
Okay. So we will move here. And then I would only be able to roll for attack once instead of maybe roll twice. Correct.
So the way it works with you have 2 weapon fighting. So you can still attack with both weapons, because the second, you take an action attack. Yeah, because you're doing your action and then you're doing like your, I'm really confused. Hang on one second. I'm trying to read something. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that if you have 2 weapon fighting, it's just one action broken into 2 different attacks. So,
okay.
So yeah, you can attack with both. It's just that the second attack, you don't get to add your modifier to that attack.
Okay.
So you can roll the first one to hit with your +3, and your second one will not get the +3.
Okay. First one has an 18 to hit.
That is good. And then we'll just do the damage together, so I'll have you roll the second one without the +3.
Oh. Okay.
Darmyl looks on.
Let me
jealousy.
roll it. And so the second one would be a 13 to hit.
And the second one will not hit.
Without the modifier.
Correct.
Okay.
So the first one hits, so let's roll our damage for that.
I did. It was 6.
Oh, okay. Great, thank you. Darmyl, you're up.
Darmyl, while looking over very jealously.
Sorry, go ahead.
Wait, does Sparrow get advantage because flanking?
Oh, right. Sorry, wasn't even thinking. Yeah, you're right. Sparrow, roll that second one a second time.
That would have been a 9 without the modifier.
Yeah, and that also won't hit. Thank you for pointing that out, though. Appreciate it.
And should Sparrow roll the first one
Just to see if there was
in case it's a 20?
Just in case it's a 20. Yeah, that's good. Let's do that too.
Okay. It was not.
It was really damn close.
Well, we tried.
Yeah, we tried. All right, Darmyl. Thank you, guys.
All right, I am going to go ahead and swing my Warhammer. It's an 11. That's an 11.
That doesn't hit, as we know.
But you
That's
have
my-
advantage.
I don't. I'm ahead.
Oh, you have advantage. You're a kitty corner from Ember.
Flanking.
Oh, kitty corner. Oh, I thought you had to be behind.
No, so you have to be 180 degrees. So like
That's
the
literally a fifth 11 in a row.
at least your dice are consistent.
That's across both D&D Beyond and physical dice.
Yep. I'm glad that we're yes, this is good. Serene, you're up.
So consistent.
I will. Can I attack with my quarterstaff and then use a key point to
Unarmed strike twice.
flurry
Yes.
of blows?
You sure can.
Okay. Gonna do that. So quarterstaff is a miss.
Mm-hmm.
Flurry of blows. First one is a miss.
Mm-hmm.
Second one is 14.
That is also a miss.
Okay.
I'm sorry, that was a lot of good tries though.
Get them all out. That's what matters.
Ember.
This direwolf is still very bitey. So let's go ahead and roll to hit.
Did I roll with advantage?
I don't know.
I don't think you did.
Okay.
I think you only rolled once for each. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the map periodically. Oh wow. Okay, so yeah, you can roll that damage for that one first.
4, and then
And then your
that one still
arms.
doesn't hit.
Correct.
And that one, 13.
Correct, doesn't hit.
Okay, so 4 damage. There you go. Thank you.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but you did do damage. This is a good thing to note. Ember.
Well, I had a 19 or a 21.
Yeah, beautiful. Roll your damage.
Great. Oh, 4.
Slow and steady wins the race, they say. Shepherd. Want to do a medicine check?
A medicine check.
Yep.
9.
Okay. Darmyl looks damaged. Ember looks damaged. You feel damaged. You're up.
Damn it. Okay. Thinking. I'm gonna have to do Sacred Flame right now. So I'll run that one again. Oh, sorry. They have to roll 13 dex save.
Yeah,
Sorry, you said yes or no?
I failed.
Fail. Okay. That one was a 6. Sacred Flame.
Alrighty. Top of the round, Shambling Mound. Well, we certainly know what it's going to do, Darmyl. It is going to roll a 20 dirty to hit. And we're looking at 10 bludgeoning damage.
I am down.
Okie dokie. It has turned its attention on its next victim, which is Serene. With a 11 to hit.
Misses.
Alright, Sparrow, you're up.
All right. We're gonna swing our first axe. Which is a 16 to hit.
Roll with advantage still.
That's a 13.
Yep, a 16 will hit.
Okay. So you want me to do them both and then add them together?
Yep, so roll your second time.
Second one would be a 20 to hit.
Yep.
Or a 4, so we'll
Yep.
take the 20.
Yep, so 2 damage rolls.
For each one, or 2 total?
2 total.
So 8.
Alrighty. Darmyl, death saving throw.
All right. It's a 15.
Alright, mark your success. Serene, you're up. Flanking.
If I move, I'm going to incur an attack of opportunity, yes?
That is correct. Unless you disengage, but then you won't have an action.
If I move 2 spaces, will it be 2 attacks of opportunity if it has it?
So if you move, let's say here or here, it'll take the 1 opportunity attack. You mean like, yeah, so yeah, it has been attacking twice, so that's on its turn. An opportunity attack is 1 attack.
Okay. If I go here and here, it'll only attack me once, yes?
Correct.
I'm gonna do that. So let it attack me first.
21 to hit.
Does hit.
And it is for... It's for 9 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. And then I'm going to feed a potion to Darmyl.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
And that's 2d4, 2d8.
2d4 plus 2.
I assume I roll that?
I roll it.
Serene rolls it.
Oh, perfect.
You get 5 points.
Thank you.
Yep.
Darmyl, you are conscious. You have 5 HP. You are prone. Ember, you're up.
Excellent. How is this guy looking to me?
The enemy?
Yes.
Healthy.
Healthy. And how long has it been since our last battle when I changed shape?
45 to 55 minutes.
Okay, great. Well, I'm gonna bite while I can. Great. So let's go ahead and roll to hit. Oh. So that'll be a 19. I get advantage because there's folks available, so that's a 20 to hit.
Beautiful. Damage. Wow, that was a good roll.
11. And then this is again, if the target... Yeah, if the target is a creature, DC 13 strength saving throw or
And
knocked
that would
prone.
be a 16 strength save.
How rude.
Well, it's, very mounted on like its 7 legs, so it's pretty sturdy.
One tiny direwolf can't knock this thing over? Come on.
Right? Shepherd, you're up. You want to do a medicine again, or you just want to go into it?
I'm gonna run it again.
Sacred Flame?
No, medicine check.
Oh yeah. So, Darmyl, having gone down and being back up from a medicine potion that you saw this play out. You know, Darmyl takes another hit, he's going down again. You also know from the nice old brutal smack Serene received while running away to aid her ally, that she could very easily go down in 1 hit as well.
Okay. And those are the only 2 that are at high risk right now?
Those are your high-risk allies.
Okay. So... I can channel divinity, can't I?
Yeah.
Okay, so... with that, I can split. They can both have 5 additional HP because they're both within 30 feet.
5 times your cleric level. Your cleric level's 2, so that's 10.
Yeah, so I get 10, and I can do it. It says,
Yeah,
oh,
I see what you're
only
saying.
any creature. No, it says I can divide those. Yeah, I can
Yeah, I
divide
see.
the hit
I see what
points,
you're
so I
saying.
have 10.
Yep.
Yeah, so 2 of them. They can each get 5 HP.
Yep, you can do that.
Great, thank you.
And then mark your channel off on your bottom of your scrolly bar list there, so you can get it back after a short rest.
Yep.
Also, I am sorry-ish, but also this is one of your responsibilities, but I'm going to point this out to you as DM to kind of give you an aid. Healing Word is a bonus action. 60 feet range. You can heal 1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, does anybody else? Well, I can go ahead and do that again, or I suppose both of them could actually use it. So
yeah, they could both probably use it. So either one.
Darmyl is closer, so I'm gonna go ahead and do Healing Word for Darmyl. So that's 10 HP for Darmyl.
Okay. Cool beans. And did you need to move or do anything else on your turn here?
No.
All right. Back to our Shambling Mound. Shambling Mound is going to attack its biggest threat with a nat 20 as the first roll.
Well, yeah, I suppose that would hit.
Cool. So double damage on this roll. So that'll be 5 damage for the first one, which is bludgeoning. Okay. And then the second roll is a nat 1, which won't hit.
Wow.
So that was very diverse 2 attacks right there.
Did you say double damage?
Yeah, no, it was double damage. So it has the +4 modifier to its hit attack damage. I rolled a nat 1 twice in a row. It was really sad, actually. Sparrow, you're up. Flanking.
All right. Swinging our axes. So the first one is a 21 to hit.
All right, and then your second one. I found all my good rolls. They're all in your pocket. Roll your damage.
Nine.
All right, you cleanly slice with both of your large battle axes 2 of its 7 legs clean off of its body, and they just kind of topple over into the 2-foot deep water, just lying there, detached from this creature. Darmyl, you're up.
All right, I'm see Darmyl looking pretty good, and he's gonna remember to roll with. First, I'm gonna stand up from being prone.
Now your move action has been utilized. Action.
Ready? I'm gonna go ahead and swing my Warhammer.
Okay.
So that is a 17 for the max roll.
Beautiful. Roll your damage.
I'm gonna go ahead and Divine Smite this guy.
Alrighty.
I've been holding on to this second spell slot this entire night, so that is gonna be a total of. Now let me look. Is this person undead or a fiend?
No, it is not.
Dang it. Alright, so that is a total of 3d8 plus 3. So that is 13 plus 3 is 16 damage.
Beautiful. Yeah, your smiting it has chopped off another one of its legs in a more brutal manner than your ally nearby. Now it's a quadruped. Serene, you're up next.
I will attack it with my quarterstaff.
Alright, just note from your angle where you're at, you are not flanking.
Is there a space that I could move with a 5-foot step?
There's no 5-foot step in 5e, but as a part of your move action, this is within your range.
Okay. Sure.
Cool. I do miss the 5-foot step. Yeah, so go ahead and roll your hitting, attacking.
12 will hit, so.
No. And was there anything else, or are you out of your key points already?
I'm out of my key points already.
Alrighty.
And that was with advantage.
Yep, I rolled a 12 and an 8.
Yep.
Alright, that puts us at Ember next.
Okay, excellent. Well, Ember is first, while in wild shape, going to use a bonus action, expend a spell slot, and do a little bit of healing, which is great. Okay, perfect. And then is gonna be Bitey McBiteface again. So.
Okay.
Ooh, that's terrible. Fortunately, we get advantage. So that'll be a nat 20 to hit.
Wow, beautiful. Do your damage.
Wow. 14. As the crit.
Marvelous. It is still up.
Sure.
Shepherd.
How is everybody looking now? How about Serene? Is she looking okay?
Serene looks chipper and dapper. Darmyl looks chipper and dapper. Sparrow looks flawless and untouched and polished and perfect.
Hair flip.
Pretty normal. Yeah, I'd say like everyone looks better than you feel yourself.
Okay, so I can just do a standard attack. Yeah. So, 13 dex save.
I rolled an 11, which is the number of the night.
And I got a 3 radiant damage. Sorry, sacred flame damage.
Alright, that's good.
We've seen entirely too many 11s tonight.
We have.
It's like an episode of Stranger Things.
We have a shambling man's charm. It's going for you, Darmyl. It's really upset you didn't stay down. It first attacks rolls you with a 12, which we both know does not hit, and its second attack is a 14, which also doesn't hit.
I look around appreciatively at everyone for all the healing and tauntingly at the shambling mass.
Beautiful. Sparrow, you're up next.
We swinging.
Be swinging like a cray-cray.
I'm still with advantage, yes?
Yep.
First one is a 15.
First attack does not hit.
Oof. Second one's only a 7.
Second
Not
attack
hitting
does not
either.
hit.
I am going to action surge to try one more time.
Alright.
With it being one additional action, and you said that action can be split up into both hits,
Because
correct?
it's a 2-weapon fighting, correct. So you'll reroll all of
Alright. One is a 20.
that. Beautiful. Alright, second attack.
Do I redo them? I redo them both with advantage,
Correct.
yes?
Yep.
Second one is also a 20.
Yeah, it is. Wow, nice. Alright, so roll all that damage.
9 plus 6
Is 15.
is 15.
Well, you have officially smote this creature.
Hey.
Woohoo!
Good job, Sparrow. Consistently getting the death kill.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody need healing so I can finish up Because I can do 3 at one time. Is this the one? Here is it. Cure wounds.
I
3,
would,
no 1.
As Ember is leaving this battle, am I correct in thinking that my 60-minute clock is winding down?
That is true. That is exactly it.
Lovely. So Ember bounces back from wolf shape into human shape and says, I would love a heal if you have one to spare.
I'm trying to decide which one would be better for what, do you need a lot of healing or a little healing?
A medium amount, not a lot.
Okay. And I'll roll that. So you've got yourself 9.
Oh, that's plenty.
Beautiful.
Alright. Good to go.
Yeah, that healing word was huge.
That was amazing. Thank you.
I just need to say I have a really bad headache. I'm assuming we're almost done.
We are
Is it okay if I
almost
just
done.
sign off?
Yeah, if you wanna just catch up on the flip side, that's cool.
Okay. Sorry. It's been pounding for like half an hour, so.
No, thank you, Serene.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, feel better.
I would like to say that so kind of throughout the battle there was like periodic chanting of the one must die nonsense. As soon as this monster falls, all of the cloaked figures around the room up in the kind of like rafter area all vanish and the sound ceases.
Well, there's your one. He died.
Mm-hmm. Can we drag the body onto the altar?
Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go get all those things from the other room because I feel like there's importance I just am obsessed with them. So, and as a golem, I don't get obsessed. Or as a Warforged, I don't get obsessed, but they're calling to me. So, I'm going to do this.
Can I have the bone that's shaped like a knife?
Yeah. Oh yeah, so if you guys go back to the other room, all of like you go back and pick up the stuff I am out on Shepherd. All of the things that you had touched before don't have the same effect anymore. They're just the items they are.
Right. I would really like the folded cloak made of skin with gold trim.
Oof.
The 8-inch diameter varnished orb. I already have the dagger with rat skull.
I just want the knife carved from human bone.
Okay, that's the one you wanted?
That's all I want.
Ember requests the direwolf's tongue to put to rest in the
Yeah, the small wooden coffer with I figured you'd want to bury that. We can actually, that's one of the things we could do is we could do a ceremony as well to bury that if you wanted to.
Yeah, we did learn that. We're getting pretty good at that.
We are getting good at that.
That's a value-added service we can provide.
It is. I do need the bag full of bat poop because guano is the perfect ingredient for creating bombs. So
It really is.
Yep. So I will. Those are the items. If I could, I'd like to take those.
All right.
I'm sure everybody doesn't really care about any of their options.
You could always grab that wooden mummy figurine and have a second thing to stick through that toy guillotine.
I think Shep.
Oh my God! Yes, I need that. Sorry.
I think Shep grabbed the orb too while you're editing.
I wanted the cloak made of skin with gold trim, and the 8-inch varnished orb.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm really just interested in that chest piece carved to bone.
And then, I don't know how much longer we were going to be playing, but
We are wrapping up here, actually.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, because I worked like 25 hours in the last 2 days, so
Oof.
I'm pooped.
Oof.
It's
All
end of
right,
year.
So,
End of year for accounting.
all is quiet in the house. I would like to note that we have, basically at this point, we have completed our prologue of the Curse of Strahd. Due to the decision and ability to defeat the Shambling Mound, the house has been appeased, the death it requires, and you're able to exit the house the way you came in. However you get back to doing so, we have gone through all of the content I've prepared for this section of the story. So we will start in the exterior annex of the house next session. And at that point, when we start playing, make sure you all have levels up to level 3.
Yes.
Okay, so we're leveling up to level 3. Do I retain my inspiration, or should I have used that?
Inspiration retains until used.
Okay. And then we can head up through.
I can do you one better, actually. I can T-pose you through the universe.
I love it, babe.
Yeah.
We very thoroughly went back through the house and got any of the cool stuff that we missed.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
I think.
like that sword above the mantle in the first room
Yeah.
that I almost took.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that on the way out, and just make a note of it, and we'll address it at the start of next session.
Perfect.
Yes, I want
Okay.
that. I want
Awesome.
Yeah, that
sword.
sounds good.
Awesome.
I'm also just stocking up on good berries before I level up.
All right, I really, Zach, before we do anything, or no, never mind. Let's wait till we come back so that Serene can be here, because I really want to investigate